I think a very important part of living in Canada is enjoying your time at Tim Hortons. Credit. Can I also pay for the car behind me?
Sure. There.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're a good person.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Temperature is -4, but it feels like, you can see it, it feels like -9. So yes, even though it's pretty cold, but I really love coming out here. So this is Mountsberg. This is Tim Hortons, the famous coffee shop in Canada, and this is their steep tea. Hi there. Someone got in touch with me today and they sent me a brochure where there was this ad that you can get a job in Canada and all you need is your passport, good English, a CV, you'll get paid $25 or $27 per hour. There are a lot of ads going around like this. This is fraud because at one point or another they're going to ask you for money. And you should always know that in order to get a job anywhere in the world, you shouldn't pay money. If you have to pay money, something is fishy. You must have seen that a lot of people who work in the Middle East, who work in different places in the world, you always submit your resume, go for an interview, and you never pay someone. If someone is asking for money to give you a job, something is not right. As per the Canadian law, it is illegal to charge applicants money for giving them a job. If someone is asking you for money, that is fraud. If someone says that they'll get you a job offer with a work permit, with an LMIA, it's just too good to be true. What generally happens is either all of this is fraud, they'll just take your money and run away, or they will give you a job illegally because it's illegal to sell someone a job, and they will charge you a lot of money. They will ask you for $35,000, $40,000, $45,000, and a lot of companies are doing this. A lot of unauthorized practitioners with big offices, big shiny offices all over the world, people are trying to sell these jobs. And there are different ways they trap you. One common way is just to sell you a job. They'll say, we have job offers for you, especially in the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. And they'll say, the way this works is that you will pay us in parts. For example, for the first part, you will pay us $3,000 and we'll get you to the interview. If you succeed in the interview, you'll go to the next step. You can pay us for that step. If you fail the interview, we're not going to give you your money back. And you think, oh, that's fair enough. At least I'm getting a chance to interview. But that person who on the other end who's taking your interview is actually, he or she is actually working with these unauthorized practitioners, and that person is not really an employer. He or she is just a fraudster who wants to steal your money. So just be very careful. Buying your way into a job is not only very risky because you could lose all of your money, but it's also illegal. Instead of spending so much money trying to buy a job, why don't you spend a portion of that money to improve your English language skills, to improve your education, to get Canadian education, something like that. So think about that. Be aware of fraudsters. Don't try to buy your job into Canada. There have been a lot of people who've lost their money in this way. There are some people who've actually bought these jobs, but someday they will get caught. And when they get caught, they could be deported from Canada because this whole path was illegal. This is what this place is like right now. A lot of snow. Some of the snow has turned into ice, as you can see. Can you hear that? Footsteps. It can get pretty slippery too, but I really love coming out here for a walk. Look at these trees. Their leaves are still green. Protect yourself from fraudsters. Think carefully about how you want to invest your money. Even if you do succeed in getting that job, if you get caught someday, if the government gets to know that this is how you bought your way into Canada through a job, you could be deported, because this is a misrepresentation. You cannot buy a job. I had fun making this video. With the wind chill factor, it's getting -9 right now, and it's about to get dark pretty soon. I don't want to get eaten by polar bears and coyotes and wolves, so I better leave now. If you like this video and you would like to stay up to date with the latest in Canadian immigration programs, the news, the changes, the announcements, please do subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to write in the comment section. Thank you very much. That's all for today, folks. See you later.